Dear Diary, well, it's been a long night. It is almost 1 in the morning, maybe a little bit later than that. But rather than record this after I wake up, I just wanted to go ahead and, chit chat real fast about the evening while everything's still fresh. And then I'll just go ahead and do a little bit more after I get some sleep, and then I'll go ahead and post it. It's fine if it's late. No worries. As we said here, things are going to be real raw and ugly. So I look a little rough at this point. But, well, I'm just going to be real with you. I just had a little cry in the car. But not for bad reasons. Not for bad reasons. Just me, just clarify. So real quick. So what happened tonight is I was just out doing some grocery shopping, and I got a message from the group leader of the Facebook group that I've been going out with. And she said, hey, no, it's kind of last minute, but if you're available, having some people over to my home, we're going to get together, pudding party, if you want to come. And I was like, well, I've never been to a pudding party. So yeah, I'd love to come. So anyway, so I went. Met some people who've been to some of the other things, met some people I haven't met yet, had a very lovely time. I have really, really lucked out. Just kind of falling sideways into this group of extremely lovely local women. And such interesting women too, just such varied backgrounds and experiences. And it started with just making pudding shots, which I'm not a drinker, but I'd heard of Jello shots before, but never pudding shots. But so that was interesting. So, I wasn't sampling anything, but I was, stirring up like crazy, and I brought some treats with me. I made my favorite dessert that I love to make for parties and things. And so that was nice, and we had some snacks and some stories and some laughs, and then it kind of dwindled down over time as people had to leave until it was just a couple of us, and then we played some card games, played some games I knew, some games I didn't know, and then it dwindled down a little more until it was just 3 of us, and we just kind of chatted and got to know each other a little better, and and then it was getting really late, so it was time to wrap up and come home, but I'm just real grateful. Grateful for a couple of things. Grateful that, end of the day, this is the last couple of weeks that my daughter and I have together before she moves into, the dorm. And so I'm just grateful that she keeps pushing me to, go and do these things and, establish some friendships before she moves out, when she could be really selfish with her time. But she's not. So that was really awesome. I'm grateful for that. And just grateful for this group of women that has just welcomed me with open arms, even going as far as to invite me into their home. Like, that's just, I'm just really, really feeling grateful right now. So I drove home, and I was just kind of like riding the high, and just, so excited and whatever to tell my daughter all about it. And then when I parked, it just kind of sank in, and just got a lot to be grateful for. Going through some stressors right now. I still haven't found a local job yet. I am working so hard on that. So that's incredibly stressful, as I imagine you can figure out. But I've got a lot to be grateful for too. And it's just really, really nice to kind of do some things that are scary, but, have a few bumps in the road, as we've discussed, but have some things work out really nicely too. And just to meet some people who've just been genuinely just wonderful. Thinking making some like true friendships here. At least there's certainly the potential for that. So excited to see where that goes. Anyway, it's getting long, but I'll edit and post this after I get some rest. But of course, like, I wouldn't deny you, I want to show you the outfit. So, let's see what I wore to the party. And I'll see if I can insert a small photo too that I took before, because I did my little Red Riding Hood thing with my little picnic basket. But anyway, is the outfit. Yeah, so I unpacked some stuff and it felt cute, you know? Ignore the bathing suit. That's from the other day. But yeah, try new things, guys. Don't be afraid to put yourself out there. And it's okay to have a post-midnight cry in the parking lot. That's okay too. Good night, diary.